Welcome back to some more Farming Simulator 25. I don't know what we got to grab in here. Okay. We'll just update all. And we'll see what it does. It is grabbing them. So, I said this before I started the archivable part of the stream. I may at any time cut off my camera because it's going to be hot. And also, I have to say rest in peace to Ozzy. I just can't believe it. So soon after. That's not bad for that. I think I'm going to get that. So soon after the show that they done. That's just, it's heartbreaking. He was so happy to be doing that. My AC is still here and it's still running, but it just doesn't. It does not work good enough. It can't keep up with the heat that's up here. Unfortunately, it's just so hot up here during the summer. Now, there is another map I want to download. I'm going to show that to y'all soon here, but I don't need any more harvesters, to be honest with you. These are just not needed. I do like this harvester, but I don't need it. Now, the grain headers. I don't know. All right, this is goes up to 185 horsepower for $90,000. Okay. That one we might go with. This is a 6R basically. I think I'll hold off on it for now. It's taken a while to load these things for some reason. How are you doing, Miss Tabby? Sorry if I sound sniffly and choked up. Okay. This looked like it would be something cool, but I'm not sure that that's something I really want. And by the way, y'all, I can't hear or see any whispers today. I do not have my other computer on because it's too hot. I don't know how this would work, so I don't want to waste space on it. The rake might be something I could actually use. It works as a windrower. Now, there was something else in here that I saw. Might have been this. No, that is pretty cool, but oh, I know what it was. Let me find it. It's exactly what we were looking for yesterday, and they did not have them yesterday. Doing okay. I had a really big scare yesterday. My blood sugar dropped to about 50 yesterday, and that was wild. And I got it back up, and it started dropping again, and I got to shaking really bad and stuff, and I managed to get it stabilized. Wow, that was not good. Okay, so $50 a day. This is what we're going to do. Fillable liquid and herbicide storage to place on your map. So we definitely want that because I want to put my herbicide in it. And that will be exactly what I was looking for yesterday. I think that we got the stuff. Now, I don't know about this one, but this looks like a really good little map. We might download that to... What? Olives and olive picker. Okay. Well, I'm going to download that for now, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I have had sugar drops. My doctor says that my sugar has massive swings down because I have something it either is or it's like something they call dumping syndrome, and it causes my sugar to jump up really high and then to massively drop. But yesterday I actually dropped too low, and that was not fun. All right. There we go. Let's get going. Now, I'm going to show y'all this thing popped up and said that this is no longer usable, so I don't have to use it. I can just hit select all. That there, it says it's not working properly, so okay, whatever. We've got too many mods, y'all. Way too many mods. I need to start deleting out some of the mods. After we're done with some of these saves, I'm going to delete them, and I think probably get rid of most of the mods that I have, and then go through and pick the individual mods that I really want to keep. Like maybe this tractor or that tractor or something like that. But I've got over 22 gigabytes of mods, probably more now. I'm going to have to uninstall FarmSim 22 just to be able to support the size of the mods for this game. And y'all, please stick around and talk to me and keep me company today. It will mean a lot to me. I am going to cut this camera off. I'll keep talking to y'all, but I'm going to go and cut this camera off because it is really, really hot in here with this game running. That's the problem, Miss Tabby, is that I was drinking orange juice every day, and it shot my blood sugar up so high that I had to go to the doctor about it. And I'm not allowed to drink orange juice unless I have a drop now. And I got to have it on hand, whatever I have on hand. I had to drink 4 ounces of a Mountain Dew yesterday. Okay, here we go. Again, I'm going to go on and turn my camera off until it cools off a little bit. Y'all want me to turn it back on, just let me know. Alrighty. That usually helps the heat a little bit, and it helps performance a little bit. So up here at the top of the screen, the right, it's got all these offers, and I don't understand why it does this. Excuse me, I got to grab my other thing over here. Hold on. All right, let's jump in this. All right. Get out of it. Get back in it. All right, it's working. All right, we're good to go. So this gentleman here is actually doing some stuff. And you know what? It has cooled off a good 3 or 4 degrees since I cut that off already. I swear. Wow, maybe I need to just leave that thing off. This guy over here, if I'm not mistaken, he's planting. No, he's rolling. What does that song say? I'm rolling, 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 rolling. That's what he's doing. I don't know who sings that. I think it's a rap song. I don't know. I know that one of my exes used to play it, and I was like, what the hell are you listening to? All right. So, I'm stuck. The reason we're missing 3% is actually that I have I did not mulch this field, and that is why I'm missing the 3%. And there's nothing I can really do about it at all at this point. I'd have to grow it out and then mulch it again. So at this point, we need to see what is actually available for us. Yesterday, we took down the fences, and that worked out really good for us. I had some stuff here I got rid of. Let me look in here and see at the hand tools and see if I can find the jackhammer. It's $1,500, so I wouldn't mind having that. We've got one of those, but I can drive up to the other thing. Now, this thing here is something that we're going to do today. We're going to see how this other thing works. Maybe, I'll tell you what, let's buy another farm somewhere first, and we'll do that. But I've got stuff around here. What I'm going to do while he's doing that is I'm going to go in here and actually try to fill out some of this stuff a little bit better. I don't know what this is. I don't remember what it was called. Let's see. This would be asphalt. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. All right. So what I want to do is have some... I'm going to get rid of this tree. And I'm going to set it up so that I can put stuff in here, implements in here, which means I'll have some of these. I'll take them out. I might actually end up just selling this whole thing, getting rid of those, because I don't know how to even use these here. And just have a shed that's an implement shed. Right now, this was being used as my implement shed, but I can use this for actually placing some stuff in there. I need to make it to where I can pull around, though. So that's kind of the big thing. Now, over here, you see that we've got concrete here, and we've got a rock here. I need to make all of this the actual asphalt as well. But I don't want to go through there and mess with all of that. So, if y'all have any ideas of something that we should try, let me know, because I really don't know what we could do here. I like having this, but what I want to do is actually add the hayloft to this. And if we done that, we'd have to get rid of this one. Oops. That's our hayloft there, so we'd have to get rid of that hayloft. And wait, did I click right there? No. Okay. Okay. I do kind of want to get rid of this barn and put something else here, but I like having the barn and I like having this. I don't know what to do. Now, what I was thinking is to sell this and actually put in some sort of shed or something over here and take that shed. Thank you for that follow. Take that shed and then put that other thing in front of it. It would cost the same per month, but we could actually have a better shed over here if we needed it or if we wanted to. Something we could actually use. Hold on one second. Again, I have my camera off because it's hot in here today. So, if I need to, I'll cut it back on, but it's causing it to be super hot. I bought well, I didn't buy, but I got a thing. Does this have customize? Here it is. So, okay, I see that is. I got a mod yesterday that should do what I want. It's kind of like this, but that right there actually would work just fine. What I was thinking about was something like this, is have it set up to where I have another road coming in and I actually cut in to this and have it here, and I could just park both of my harvesters up under that, cut in from back here and come around to that. And I think that would be a cool project to do. There's just a small garage here, and I don't know if it's got anything in it, but I could actually put that here and then put the other thing out front and then put a gas tank out there as well. And I think that would work. So that's 25. How much is this? 10? All right, I'm going to hold off on that for now. That is one of the things there. I think if I customize this... Okay. All right, there's supposed to be... Hey, Miss Dolphin. There's supposed to be like 5 of these in different links. I thought they would be in there. Whoa, check that out. What is that? Okay, not what I was looking for. How are you today? That would be a good thing to have for what I was looking for. Now, I don't know why, but there is a thing in the middle of my yard there. That one I don't like. If that... No, okay, so I did download one like this that's got a back on it also. It's not that. Not that. I guess they might be at the bottom. Sometimes they go to the bottom, sometimes they don't. Miss Dolphin, my camera's not on because it's too hot. Just to let you know. I honestly don't know if that could fit. I don't think that's wide enough. Well, that one's wide enough, but not long enough, so... That one's just barely wide enough. Wait. Is that my harvester shed? I think that might be it. How much is that? 7,000? That's not too bad. I actually have a space. I've got all this space. So I could put this down up here and go on and put it here. I don't really want it there, but can that fit? I think it would fit, but I'm not sure. It's not exactly long enough, though. I guess it is, just barely. All right, so that's one that we could do, the old wooden shed. That is an option. Let me look really quick. Shed for machines. That one might actually work better, but I think it's too much. Now, here's an idea. I guess not. I don't know how tall that would go. Old school garage. It does have it on both sides, so we could definitely make that work. And it looks like it's got storage over there on the side. So that's something that we could work with. And I'm going to have to buy some more land if I put that thing in. That's just too big. 15,000. Okay. What is that one? A U-shaped barn. Now, that must be something I just put in. Okay. That is that barn that's down there. 35,000. That one is one of my favorite ones. That one is great. Will this... How much will fit? Okay. So the harvesters can fit, but the headers would have to go behind it. Now, that header there can go up on something, but that header there won't work on one of those racks. Those racks are $17,000. $17,500 per rack. So that kind of wouldn't be worth it. Okay. Well, I think we might try that $12,000 one, but I don't know if it'll work. Let's see if we can get back to it. It should have been right up above these. I'm sorry. I do hope you start feeling better. I'm very upset today myself, Miss Dolphin. All right, it was 12,000. Where did it go? I thought it was one of these. No. Okay, it was right here a minute ago. Where did it go? Come on. Was it? It was 7,000. That's why I can't find it. It was 7,000, not 12. All right, let's go back up. I know it was after this. 7,000, I believe. And it was on this side. I swear, I'll never find it now. 25,000, no. 7,000. That's it. We are going to place it right there. Perfectly too, and let's go ahead and try to put our harvesters in there. I might have to... Yeah, Parkinson's is no joke. I tell you, one of my cousins had Parkinson's, and she went downhill fast with it. I was not prepared to see her go down that fast. We always went and ate with her on Christmas Day. I was very upset. I had to compose myself after I heard that. Something tells me this isn't going to work. Oh my gosh. What did I hit? All right, we got a problem. My tire. I am right now kind of beside myself about that, Miss Dolphin. Absolutely wasn't prepared for that at all. Just had that show. You know. Okay. So if he barely fits there, that other one's going to have to go in the middle. And I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if it's asphalt or one of the rocks or what. Looks like asphalt. Okay. Okay. How do I change this? What is it? There. Okay. Let's go ahead and I guess we can leave that like it is, or we can curve it around. right in here. Okay. That works. All right. Is he still going? Yeah, he's just got to do the little bit over here. There's one spot there that he missed. I'll have to go back and try to get that myself. But now we got that. Let's jump into the other one and take off over here. Now, I have enough money to pay off my debt. And basically, I think have the money I need. But I didn't want to spend that much yet. I want to wait and see if I can get the money next month. But we did get rid of those stupid fences. I'm so happy. I might end up getting rid of that fence right there as well. All right. So we've got both of them in here. Looks pretty good to me. I'm just happy this is actually working. All right, I want to see on the map. It should say needs rolling. So where we're going is right here and right here. I can see it. So it shouldn't be too hard to grab. I'm not sure where this one was at. Looks like it's right in front of me. Maybe that little spot. And I did not get it, and I don't know why. Maybe it was not fertilized. Okay, so it updated. All right, never mind. Okay. Will that be sticking out past there? It will, so I can't put it there. I'm going to put it down in that corner then. This corner is not flat. Y'all be careful if you ever are using that thing with a large tractor. It does not work half the time. Oh, by the way, y'all, I do not have on my speech chat today. I simply do not have the, I don't have enough cool air going on in here. I'm hoping it cools off a little bit. It was only supposed to be 81 today, and then last night they upped it to 85, and I was so mad. I was so looking forward to a low 80 day. All right, I think that being 347, we are good to go on August. I don't think I have anything else going on. Let's look out here. We've got our harvesters. We've got everything at that. So that's fine. Let's look over here. Deadwood rock removal. Now, I could purchase that one thing and see if it worked. And if it works, I can do this no problem. So let's go ahead and make that purchase. A jackhammer. All right, we'll go ahead and grab that. Let's purchase it. I've seen all this stuff about the Nexat pack. I have absolutely no interest in Nexat, just so y'all know. I don't really care about it at all. It's, to me, it looks like a piece of junk. Huh. Okay. I completely forgot about that. That I don't really need over here. Field service. Hey! Huh. That's kind of weird. I'm interested to see how that works. I think it's a front end loader with the backhoe on it, but I don't know what you could attach. So it is the front end loader attachment. It's not wheel loader. And there's a bucket for it. But I don't know what we would actually use the bucket on. There's another bucket. I guess some of these here would be good for it. So a log grapple would not be a bad thing. All right. Just checking that out, seeing what we got there. Olives, olive pickers. Okay, diesel. All right. All right. I do have something down here I want to add at some point, and this would have to be taken out. So I'd have to get everything out of there, and then I'd have to move this. Honestly, I don't know that it would matter. These are things that you can do with big bags and regular pallets, but these kind of pallets here, as far as I know, you can't use them to do anything else. It says this is just liquid fertilizer, though. So let's look and just see. The liquid fertilizer tank, I don't know if we could fill it up with that thing. We might be able to. We did take that out, but there's supposed to be another tank now. Liquid fertilizer, it's only 15,000, and then herbicide. Now, that's a better price, isn't not? That's a much better price than that, and I believe that it holds almost just as much. Yeah. So, technically what I want to do is I want to have one of these somewhere, and then have the other one as well in there, and then I think we would be good at that point. So let me go ahead and that's herbicide, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know how to do this. I don't know which one it would be. And also, that comes out there, and I don't really want to put it right here for that reason. But we would have to see how it went. I could just stick it back here and then have the other one over here. All right, I'm going to use some super strength to get this going. To get these out of my way. If this works for what I want to do with it, will be good. If not, oh well. And we can just put this back in. Okay. Sell it. All right. Herbicide. All right, you know what? Hold on. We're going to do something before I screw up. Save game. Go in here, turn off the saves. I'm going to go on and save the game again. And now we'll put it in. It keeps saying it's overlapping with another object, but I don't know if it's this or what. I'm going to just move this guy up here. We'll see if this works. Unfold the telehandler. Oh. Okay, wait. Start overloading. We done it! Haha, we have done it! Oh man. That is so much cooler in here with that off and my fan on. Wow. I'm sorry I don't have the camera on, but sometimes it's just too darn hot, y'all. All right, we got it to work. Ha ha! Woo, doggies. Where do I want to put this tank? I could put it right there, actually, but... All right, pop that off. There we go. That's out of the way. I have nothing else I can do yet. I guess we're gonna have to just sleep. What the hell is that? A slurry tanker, okay. Alright. Okay. Was it not in here? Apparently not. Alright. So, I am going to do the right thing. And since I no longer need this money, I need the money, but I no longer have to have a loan. So we are paid off. We have reached our goal. Let me go in here and all right. Go ahead and I'll take loans off. There we go. Boom. Nice. We got 222,000, and that's pure profit that we can do anything with that we want. So, what do we want to do, y'all? What do we want to do? Wait. All right. I do have something I can do. Alrighty, where are we going? The warehouse. Long, hard day of work. I don't think there's actually a train here. Where in the world do we drop this stuff off at? All right. Something tells me this is not going to work. Did I lose it? Yo, where did it go? We got a fertilizing job, but I don't know. It's kind of 4,000. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I installed better contracts yesterday. This is a better contracts mod thing. Rock removal, I will accept that contract. We got wood transport. Now this one, it is kind of cheap, I guess. Let's go ahead and just accept that, and I'll send him out right quick. I don't think we have a whole lot of fertilizer, but I'm not sure. It should be enough for that. Solid fertilizer. I'm going to go up here and purchase enough to fill it up. Damn, fertilizer's freaking expensive. Field 43. I've already fertilized this, so I don't know why it's wanting me to fertilize it again. But we will get him up here and get him doing that. If I can get up the hill. Let's go up this hill, y'all. Okay. Create job. Field work on 43. Go. I know he's going to take it on me. I thought that was a cemetery with a playground. Pay me. Woo, doggies. Getting paid for rock removal now. At my meeting this morning, I was basically told I'm doing everything I should be doing, except for they want me to, oh, you need to try to do this for exercise or that. And I'm like, do you know how much shit I do every damn day? Come on now. Are you trying to post something, Mama? Don't get me started going again, please. Ozzy was one of my biggest musical inspirations. I can't believe that. I can't believe it was so close to that concert. Something told me, though, at that concert, or watching that concert, that it wasn't going to be long. Even though I've read he had just said not long ago that his doctors told him he probably had about 10 years. I kind of knew there was no way it would be 10 years. Get behind and push what? Oh, they planted sunflowers in this field now. I think that my mama is behind. Yeah, he was in bad shape. Damn. That same thing Karen was talking about last night, Mom, about having that shooting pain around her ear, like right up under it. I just had that same thing. Gosh, that always hurts. I don't know what causes that. So if y'all don't know, Twitch has added the ability to go back and watch the stream from an earlier point if you missed something. And in doing so, they have changed it to where people can easily do it, from my understanding. And I've had 2 or 3 people already tell me, hey, I was watching your stream and it got behind really bad, and I told them, see if it was the thing was off, and they're like, oh my god, yeah, it's off, how'd that happen? So yeah, that's what it is. Oh, wait. I don't think we're going to have to lime anything for a while, so I'm just going to keep my fertilizer in this. Oh. I don't think that we have anything else that we can do it before I put my tractor up. Let me check. We've just got the dead wood and these. So, whoa. Okay. What is that? All right. Profit. The farmer. Buy farmer. Okay. Nice. Okay. The revenue. Mission type. There's supposed to be a thing that will allow you to go. I'm trying to remember what it said. It allows you to stay on the screen here itself. It may be in a settings, better contracts. Lease cost. Oh, hey, 80%. Hell yeah. I want 10. Field work complete. Okay, we're going to do it down to 80. Delivery on harvest contract. This means that we actually get much more stuff. Hide inactive contracts. Oh, yes. Actually, that's cool. Yes, we want to stay on there. Complete contract field. Okay, yeah. Hide inactive contracts. That is great. And that's something that I would really enjoy doing. So we could actually, that says 10. I guess that's as many as I could get, but that would be wonderful to get that. Yes. It cannot raise above 50%. So discount per completed contract is 5. If we do that, we can do 10 contracts and have 50%. If not, then we could do 5 with 10% off. So give me just a second. All right, y'all get ready and do this poll. All right. So what I'm talking about is the field purchase discount. So we can set it to where we have 10 contracts and 5% off for each contract, or 5 contracts and 10% off for each contract. We could also set this to where it was down to 1% off, or we could set it up even higher to 14% off. I don't mind doing any of the percentages. But I just need to know what y'all think I should do. %5 with 10 contracts. Okay. Generation interval. Okay. Grain harvest, root crop, vegetable. Tree transport. I'm going to turn those off, I think. Because they are not doing good for me. I don't know. I can leave them on and take whatever I have, but activate it. So I don't know. All right, let's turn off the tree transports and that way no new ones should be generated. And then the other stuff I don't mind doing. Root crop harvest is not something I want to do, but vegetable harvest, carrots, beetroot, and parsnip, no. Potatoes and sugar beet. Peas, beans, and spinach. Ugh. Honestly, I don't care. We'll harvest what we need to. Okay. All right. So we set that right then, I think. 5% for 10, which is what we've done. Thank you for voting. I much appreciate it. Oh, no. It froze up a minute. Hey, Mama, do me a favor. Tell Janice that if she's on the internet, I'm not seeing any evidence of it. She said she was going to try it. Okay. So we got more deadwoods. I am going to do something else really quick with this general setting. Yes. Okay, so tree transport, we're upping these to 1,000. Stone collection? Rock removal is something completely different, but stone collection. What in the world is stone collection from? All right, let's go ahead over here. Let's hit new and just see what pops up. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. I would like to cancel some of these. I'm going to accept these, the deadwoods, and go do them really quick. Oh my god, that makes it so much easier. Okay, that one, we might could do that. I will accept these and just see maybe what it allows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We'll see what we can actually get. That one looks like it might be doable. That one is doable, I think. That one's definitely doable. And this one? Oh, I see it. Okay. We'll try to do all of these and see what we can get going. All right. While I am waiting. Oh shit, I ain't got any music up. Never mind, I don't have that computer up, so I can't listen to music. Oh man. All right, number one, it looks like they are all going. Ooh, wait a minute. Carpentry. They're all going to the carpentry. What is this other stuff going on? All right, I'm going to leave up my map so I can figure out where the heck I'm going. If y'all ever get a contract for right here, do not accept it. They put the wood down in that for some reason. What is 49? That's a tree. That's a tree. Okay. Actually, it does need to be on that side. So, I was watching this thing, and it actually says there is a mod that you can download that allows you to have auto load of any kind of material. If I can find that particular mod, I may go ahead and try to do something with that. I don't know. I might try to test it out on a new map. They've changed this, apparently. All right. Let me find the next one. Alright, it is up here. So what we'll do is go across this way. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's still coming. I gotta fix that one. Why did that one not get it? I hate it when that happens. I literally have to get up here and re-maneuver all of these things by hand to get one of these to fit. It sucks. It's a good thing a log this size, for the most part. Now, it says that this one is 648 kilograms. A log that size is heavy, but you can move it. I don't suggest you move it by yourself, but you can. All right, let's see our next point. Down here on 26, it looks like. I don't know how to get there. Where in the heck is it at? Where is it at? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I see what that is. We are not down to it yet. It's on down this way. I'm going to do something right quick. I shouldn't have done it that way, but okay. All right, it says it's right here beside of me. Okay, I see them, but how in the hell am I supposed to get my truck in here to get these guys? There's a rock there, Michael. There's a rock there, Michael. All right. I think that we're good on what we got. I might have to buy the smaller trailer to be able to do this. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Here we go. I was on the brakes the whole time. I cannot get the brakes to work. I don't know why. It's like they will not catch very fast at all. I guess they've done that for realism, maybe, but I no longer can slam on brakes and have it actually work. Okay, there's Farmer's Market. All right, let's look and see where our next two are. It looks like they're both down towards the bottom of the map, so we can just cut across here and go straight down. And then cut back one. And then, yeah. Okay, I'm about okay with where they're at, but... Well, again, we'll leave that up and get going. These transport missions are not that bad, but that one that I kept getting, I guess it was over there at 3150, that was bad. That was a really bad one. No. Not there. I went the wrong way. It's this next one. So after dinner, I'll come back and we'll probably hunt some dinosaurs for a little bit. What is going on here? So if you look at that, that is where we need to actually have these things. They have to be in that range to be picked up. So let's try to fit that right here. And it look, I guess it is. Okay, back up a little. Right. I got to get closer to them, I guess. They've changed the way that this works. It used to be, it had to be at that second or that third one, which I'm at. I don't understand why it's not working. You know, I haven't played Truck Sim in a long time. I really need to break out both of the Truck Sim games, ATS and ETS2. I actually think I like European Truck Sim 2 better than American Truck Sim. Maybe once they get to North Carolina, I'll like it better, but that still might be 5 years down the road or 10 years down the road even. All right. So that's the sawmill, but where's... How the hell am I going to get up there? That's a honey farm, ain't it? Okay. I see! Maybe I didn't see. How in the world am I supposed to get up there and do that? No working for you, Nameless. So we know on 55, don't take this one anymore. $31 and $55, do not take. Holy crap. This is not going to go over well. Come on, we can do it. We can do it, Mac. Come on, Mac. Oh, yeah. Big Bulldog Mac. We done it. We got out of there, baby. This is going to be impossible. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay. My God. Woo! That was tough, y'all. That was really tough to get out of there. Unfortunately, I think we messed up here. No, we didn't. Okay. About every hour, just so y'all know, I have to take a stretch break. If I go 2 hours, sometimes it's okay, but at 2 hours, I've got to take a stretch break. So I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to stand up and stretch for a minute. Oh, my goodness. Doctor's orders. I have to, if I'm sitting down to work, I have to stand up at least every 2 hours and exercise a little bit, just move a little bit. All right. Just a minute of it is fine, they said. I've got to find my resistance bands that I have. They're like large rubber bands, and I have to use them every other day. I also have got to take my weights downstairs for my aunt to use, so I'm going to take all of my weights downstairs, I think, and I won't be able to do the lift redemption anymore if I do that, but all right. Let's take this guy back home, and I'll settle up at that point. I'll do the dead woods first, and then I'll settle up. How about that? By the way, my medicine... Okay, so my sugar dropped yesterday too low, and the pharmacist... I couldn't get in touch with my doctor in time, so the pharmacist told me not to take my other medicine, but that because I missed a dose of it, that it might make me sick tonight. I forgot that. So if for some reason it makes me sick tonight, I guess I might not be back after dinner, but hopefully it won't. I didn't realize that that piece was there. Let me take care of that really quick. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. Where you going? All right, Tipper is with us. He said, "How dare you start the party without him?" Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. Okay. this will give me room. Alright, let's put in asphalt back there then. I don't know what that is. Okay, it's just gravel. Okay. What are you doing down there? I just gave you a bath. Don't you tell me you got to flee again. What? You got to flee again? Well, that's on you, buddy. It ain't on me, hopefully. Oh, come here. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, Daddy's got that boy. Say hello. He's talking to y'all. There's that boy. Lay down right there. Yeah, lay down right there. Okie dokie. I don't know how many trees we have in the area. In each area. I do wish it would tell. Just making sure it's got red on it. You love the sunflowers on the silo? Yeah, I made those silos custom out of stuff in the game, so... Mama, tell Janice if she gets ready to go get food to let me know. You let me know that she's ready, please. I am hungry. And I have to take my medicine tonight. I've been without it for about 48 hours now, so... Oh, I took the other one yesterday morning, the one that made me sick. The one that about killed me. Yeah, I almost didn't have old MichaelTheArch anymore. Should be one more. There it is. You can barely see it. I don't know if I'd want to actually cut these or not and try to take them off. How long is it? It's 21 meters. I think my trailer is a 15-meter trailer. So I would have to cut mine into 6 inches no matter what. We learned earlier that this is the best place to go for this one. One, two, three, four, 5. So I'm making $1,000 per each tree that I cut down, each deadwood that I cut down. Or if I deliver logs, they're paying me $1,000 per log to deliver it now. I'm not messing with them otherwise. Okay. Let's just try to find the ones that are easy to get to. That means it's probably 7 of them. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Me and Mama, I don't know if you heard me the other day, but we were talking about Ozzy earlier. Did you know that we have the same name? Oops. I didn't mean to go to that. Okay, we'll visit that. Now, for a lime station, that's probably not a bad thing to have, but I gotta figure out how the heck to get out of here. Bad just sent me a message. I guess he just seen it. 2 of them are 28, so that does that mean there's 7? Now, I'm not planning to do just deadwoods all the time. I'm simply working from sun up to sundown. If y'all wonder why I'm doing these extra contracts, I'm working from sun up to sundown. Just trying my best to make as much money as possible. There's 2 of them right there. Okay. And now we got this last one here. There's 6 of them then. I don't see red. What are you doing, little sweet boy? Kipper, help Daddy find that old tree. There's 3 more of them, baby. Nope, that's not one. He says, I'm sleeping. I ain't worried about that shit. I am in my spot resting. This dog used to play ball nonstop, and he's got to where he doesn't anymore. And it actually kind of really upsets me that he doesn't play ball anymore. I wish I could play ball. Kipper, where's that ball at, baby? Where's that ball at? You want to go play ball while she's gone a little bit later? Oh, that's it. Okay, back home. Let's park that big boy right there. All right, we are back home. Let's check it out. Boom! We can do a stone picking job for $18,000. We've got 6 hours to jump on it. I'm going to go ahead and accept that contract. Okay, wait, we're going to do this. So, let's look. 232,946. 232,946. 314, 146. So 200. What is it? 80, about 88,000, I think. I don't know. I'm estimating. Okay. Accept that contract. Hit start. New. That's a dead wood. I don't want to do that. That's a dead wood. Damn, it just gave me a ton of dead woods, but there are... Okay. Well, while he's doing that, we'll go ahead and do some more dead woods and make some more money. We got 2 of them with 10 trees. Now, 10 trees could spell trouble. The service is not available yet. This is for field 18. I'm just simply going to get him started. We're going to click him and hit create job, field work. And it's right here. So, oh my gosh. What? Where are you going? I've already stone picked this field once, I think. Alright, while he's doing that, I'm going to go and try to do these. And just get them done. Make some money, y'all. I think we should shoot for about 400,000 today. And that would be in pure profit. Where we don't owe anything. I've already paid back everything. Yep, there's 10 of these guys. I wish they would make it so that you could finish these particular contracts early. Okay, which one of these is a deadwood? That one is. And if you ever have on super strength when you're cutting these trees, you need to be very careful. If you accidentally delete one of these trees before you cut it down, you will lose out on it. And it will not let you finish your contract, as far as I know. Make sure you have super strength turned off. We should have 4 more. I see 2 here. Now it's getting a little bit darker, so once it hits about 6, we might not do any more. I'm going to try to find the 10 contracts. The other one with 10. Is that mine? Yeah. Okay. The other one, we'll complete that. That was 10,000. It is on land 57. Just go in order of High, high, low, high. Okay, so 57. Number, like acreage place or something. Basically, 57 should be down here. Nope, it's right here. Okay. See 3 of them right here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them right here. 6 of them right here. 7 of them right here. I don't see red on that one. I'm sure it's on there, but yeah. All right. I believe that most of them are just along this area, so there's one over here. I can get to it first. It doesn't matter as long as I go ahead and get it done. I am seriously thinking about if I need to get lime, giving myself the money for it, or just like doing the auto fill up thing. I don't know. That's crazy how much I used. On my little bitty field, it took 10,000 liters of lime, and it's never taken that much. I don't understand that. Why did they set it up that way? All right, there's only 5 of these, so I see this one. I thought I seen another one. I see 2 right here. Uh-oh. Look, it's a phone. Okay. I think there might be another one right. Yep, it's right there. If you look and you see the dark gray, that's deadwood. Like you see the it looks like the lodgepole with dark gray spots. You just got to get up to it where you can actually see it. Like, that's dead wood, but yep. All right, so there's 3 more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gotta make sure that red is on there. Some of them, if they ain't, on one map, I have had it. I guess it's on Riverbend Springs. There is one place that there is one that's not marked, and if you cut it down, it will go against you. Wow, suddenly it's hotter up here. It wasn't hot up here at all the last little bit. Okay, we got 1 more. Let's just go to field 16. I have my pedals. My gas pedal is walk, and then my clutch pedal is run. So I have my pedals set up where I can just push them instead of me having to use my hands. I think I see 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right there. All right, so this should do it for these contracts. I might take another few if they are 10, and I can make $10,000 right quick, but... All right, let's check them out. Anything here we need to get rid of? All right, active. Deadwood. All right, I'm going to do something over here. I'm going to change Deadwood to... Oh, I did turn off tree transport contracts. Okay. Let's turn them back on. That's why it wasn't giving them to me, but go back to general settings and Deadwood contracts. We're going to put 2 of those. Maybe we'll put 2 of those at a time. I don't want them taking over everything, you know. So, and then 2 rock removals at one time as well. We'll be fine. Now, yeah, let's do that. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to go back over here and turn off tree transport right now. I think that that's just a mistake to do those, and I don't want to do any more of them right now. This is going to take forever. Wow. Okay. What else is up then? A deadwood for 5,000. How much are we setting at? 3,553. I'm going to go ahead and hit new. Let's hit clear. And now go with new again. That's better, but still not what I want. But yeah. Okay. Deadwood contracts. I'm going to go on and just let it go. And we'll see how that works. All right, so we got 2 of them that are 10. Okay. That's what I want it to do. 41 and 45. So let's go and do those 2, and that will be 373. I need one more after that to make me break even with 400 at the end. So, oh, I'm getting tired of doing these though. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Gosh. Hold on. So 3 more, and I know that there are 3 up here, so just got to find them again. There's 1, and then there were 2 and 3. After these, it's going to be too dark to do any more too, so it's already getting there, so I'll have to just go with whatever I've made, I guess. All right. And I'm getting all kind of discounts on the land as well. So I've got a question though. For those of y'all who watch Shadowed Existence, can y'all tell me which episode it's on has which map am I on, if you can tell me, in the current release? I need to find 6 more. There's 1, 2. I don't know which release I'm on right now. Enjoying some field work, 31. Okay, I think that is the 3rd map. So y'all have 19 episodes left. Episode 50 is a double episode, by the way. And it closes it all out. There it is. All right, that's another $10,000. All right. Okay, we've got one more that's 10,000. I think I can do it right quick, and that should be all the money that I was going for. So he's already 41% done, though. Wow. How the heck is he 41% done, y'all? That's a huge field. See another one over there too. I see a bunch of them actually. I know there's one up here. I don't see the other one, though. There it is. All right. That should definitely give us enough money once he's finished. I'm going to find some other things to do. I might go ahead and tear down some of my own trees and start... I want Arby's. I'll let her know. When does she want to go? Ask her if 6 is okay and tell her to call, or not call, but tell her to message me. Go on and tell her to call at 6 if she's going to, but I'm not going to answer. Just tell her to let it ring until I hang up on her, and then I'll go on and end. I'm just using it as a time, basically. Okay. Number 1 now. We need to go over here. I'm not going to do those. I'm going to collect that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear these out. I don't want to do them. So I'll let it do its own thing. That's the only thing we got left. I might have to purchase a winch. That tree definitely is not one I want to keep there. So actually, it's not too bad back here as is, but that could go and I could flatten this out a little bit more. I think that there is rock here and I don't want to try to mess with that too much, but I can cut these down to 6 meters and pile them up over here somewhere, and then I guess we get rid of them. But you know what? This does not make any sense at all. This should not have this hay up here. As far as I know, this stuff should not be in here. Hey! $20,800 for collectibles. Cool. That actually fixed us. That put us where we need it to be. So I think what we're going to do actually is go ahead and move everything out of this barn, delete this barn, and then put it back in as is. And I think we might come over here. I don't know about this now. What could I use this barn for, y'all? I mean, seriously, I don't know what I can use this barn for. I'm gonna move this by hand. Now it's out of my way. We have done some work, y'all. We've really done some work. Man, I'm waiting for that one to get done. As soon as it's done, we're good to go. Six o'clock. I'm going to cut me back on for a minute. I need some tomatoes or some sort of vegetables that I can get, but no place sells vegetables I can really eat, y'all. I don't know of what I need to get. Mama, I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, I made these, I custom make these this way. These are just a graphic, basically. And it's not a graphic, it's a decoration, but I have these that do not have an attached silo, so I put the sunflowers on them, and I love them too. I think they're absolutely awesome. I do really love them. I wish these things over here also had them, but oh well. This says $14,000 for the lime. For that much, that is a good price. That's actually a really good price. I think that we should do that. If we're going to lime anything, that would be the way to go. $14,000 is cheap compared to this. That's what I was going to do. This thing up here. Buying station cheap is not cheap. But, alright. I'm trying to keep my profits up. Hopefully he'll get done by 6. I doubt it. We have done good, y'all. We've done really good. Let's go in and look at some other stuff and what we might be able to do. With the work we have done, Noah has not given us a discount. No discount for David. Katie has given us a 5% discount. I don't understand that because we should be getting a much bigger discount than that. Maybe it's not counting Deadwood. All right. Let's look at our sales going on right now and see what we got. A disc car. That's a nice one. That is also a disc car. That is a 4 meter. That's a 3 meter. So that one is better. I do like that. That would probably be pretty good. 10,000 would be over my budget right now, but it would still be pretty cool. This is a planter? Okay. And that's just a cultivator. Okay, that is a cedar. I like that one, to be honest with you. It takes 165 horsepower. That's actually a really good price on that. That was weird. Okay. The weeder. Add the weeder to it. Oh, yes. A ridge marker. I don't have to have a ridge marker, but a weeder being on it for when I actually use it, that would be awesome. That would be worth it, so I need to keep an eye on that. Make a little bit more money, and I might can purchase it. Some of these things are just way too expensive right now. I do not like these. I'm going to delete this mod altogether. They do not work right. You cannot set up your controls, your joysticks, to work with them properly. All right. I wouldn't mind having another one of those. We've got a regular trailer. Is that a windrower? Yeah. That's my preferred windrower, actually. Subsweller. Now that's 186,000, but it can only accept 65 centimeter trees, which is not going to be too much. I could purchase this and have it here at the farm. I think that would be great, and we could actually use it. But if I'm not mistaken, it is electric, which isn't a problem, but I think that would be something good to have. I know we've got the telehandler, but this thing 100% can do a lot of stuff. Of course, we would have to have orange. Go in here and make it metal. Oh man, that's sweet. Work light, absolutely have a work light. Have to have the backrest. That really helps a lot. So I would be able to get that. I just have to have a way to transport it home, and I don't. I'm scared that that's going to go away. A lot of this stuff is going to go away at the next day or so. So I might want to go on and purchase a few things and just have them. But I guess I don't necessarily need that. But there is a thing in here that I've seen that I really want. I wouldn't mind having that, but that's really expensive to upgrade it to the proper thing. We'll start at the top and I'll explain. That's good, but I don't want one of those because they mess up a lot. This is a spinach thing, and I have no clue that I will ever do spinach. This is a tedder, right? Yeah, that might be a good purchase. It's 8.7. A Kunbren. That's not what it's called, but that would be if I needed that stuff, and I don't think I'm gonna have those. So, this is a 190 horsepower tractor. That's a really good deal on it. That would be a great thing to have. I also really like that tractor, but yeah. A Titan mower header unrealistic. So I'm not sure what this actually connects to. If it connects to a forage harvester or what. Forage harvester, okay. This is a corn header for the Russell mash. I don't know that it would work on the other stuff, but I mean, it might. That's a potato harvester. I'm not interested in that. No. Now, this right here is a new animal transport, and if I was going to get animals, this would be good, but I don't think that this map is really set up for animals, so I'm not going to do it. This is a potato planter. That would be okay if it had something besides just fertilizer. If it had lime in it too, or the ability to lime. That's too much. That is not something I'd want. That would actually be a good purchase, but how much off is that? 66%. So, yeah. That's not a bad purchase. I could put that on the back of the telehandler, I think, and it should work. I might come back and do that. I don't know what that one is actually for. We've got a scythe. Let me go through these quickly. So I've got a roller. I don't need any of this stuff. That is a windrower that's 14 meters wide. I don't think I would need that here. That's the wide one. I like that, but it doesn't have enough capacity. That's why I bought the other one. That could be something that we would need. That would be okay, except for I don't really want that at all. I don't like those. They're better now than they used to be, but that wouldn't be bad, but I don't really need that. This is for a wheel loader, and I would like that, but I don't need it for right now, so that I know of anyway. Over here, we need to buy a forage harvester at 6 o'clock, so as soon as I'm done with this, I gotta go. We do need to buy a forage harvester. I would love to have that just to have it. This also is the same thing as that other one. This is a sprayer. It's cheap, but there's another one of those. That's actually not too bad. That's the one that I want to get. It's 167,000, and it actually has a massive capacity on it. So if we look, it's 45, and then we go up to 250. Okay, 500. Wow. So that's the one that we would want, the huge, massive one. You never have to have anything else. The engine, it doesn't matter what engine you got. You don't need to go super fast. And then you just, yeah. You know, just leave it however it is or whatever, and that would be a great purchase. If I needed to do any of these, I could do it with that, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But I do have to have a header. So I don't know what header it is that I need for that, but that was one of my ideas. This only accepts fuel, so that's not useful to me. That's a cotton header, it says. What the hell is that? Going on down, I don't see anything else that I really think is something I need. I think that we bought that one. Maybe, I don't know. The other version of it. Okay. So yeah, we could buy that. We could buy that other thing. And then I think we might get that, or just a windrower of some kind. And a tedder would be nice. That would be nice. We do have a planter, but I don't like that planter. or the seat or whatever you want to call it. I just don't like it. So anyway, I think everything else is good to go, and he is done. So yeah, we don't have to finish this. I'm going to let him finish it though, and then I'm going to head out. It looks like he's going to have 2 more passes, so that's fine. Damn, he looks like my old guitar player. I've got to take him over there and dump him as well, so what is he doing? I can turn him around a lot faster. Hey, Henry. Henry, we're about to leave. Just letting you know. I gotta go for dinner. If I don't get sick, I'm planning to come back tonight. As long as I'm awake and I don't get sick. After this, I've got to run it over there and dump it out, and then we'll be done, and we can collect that, and I'll end there. How you doing tonight, Henry? This evening. Henry, I don't know if you heard the news, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah. I'm so upset about that, man. Hey, Nameless, we're about to end. I just got to dump this off and then we'll be done. Good. That'd be awesome. I might have to go listen to the radio. I can't believe it, man. I mean, like a week, 2 weeks ago, he had that show. I could tell. He was saying that the doctors gave him 10 years. Not long ago, they told him he had maybe 10 years left. And at that show, he wanted to get up out of that chair so bad, and he couldn't do it. It was so sad. You could see him very frustrated, trying to get up and all. And he was fighting. I kind of it was sad, you know. I was just like, he ain't gonna be around much longer. I can't stand that either. You know, other vocalists have passed, but there's nobody else like Ozzy, you know. All right, let's finish this one. And there we go. That's going to do it for today. I'm going to go ahead and try to send this one home. Okay. Let's save it. And there we go. I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to go on and let my ad play, I think. Hold on. I don't know how to get it to do it where I'm at, so I'm not going to really worry about it. Let me know if the ad comes up. Hey, CG. I'm doing all right. Let's see here. All right. For those of y'all watching the archive, thank y'all very much, and I will see y'all next time.